While we're waiting on information for Splatoon 3, I thought it would be a good idea to look at everything in Splatoon 2. But just a heads up, I'm not a Splatoon super fan, so if I get anything wrong, please tell me in the comments. Before we get into it, make sure to follow my Twitter and my Twitch, and join me on my Discord. All links will be in the description. Let's get on with the video. Splatoon. The game I couldn't play when I first got it because I didn't have Nintendo Switch Online yet. But when I eventually got it, you best believe I played it. The game is just so fun and entertaining, I'm literally almost addicted to it. Whenever I say, okay, I'm gonna get off, I press that yes button, and then I start another match. It's just so fun. But let's talk about the things you do when you first get into the game. When you first get on Splatoon 2, you choose the gender, skin color, eye color, hairstyle, and pants, you know, the basics. Then you start off training mode, basically telling you how to play the game. Then you go to the main spot in the game, Inkopolis Square, where you can shop for clothes, shoes, hats, and most importantly, weapons. Then there's the main spot, the Deca Tower, where you can start off turf wars, ranked battles, league battles, and private battles. Basically the main spot for when you want to play. How about we talk about each mode? For Turf War, you basically have to cover the most turf with ink. The team with the most turf wins. Stages change every 2 hours. You can even use specials like Inkjet, Tenta Missiles, Splashdown, and a lot more. Next we have Rank Battle. In Rank mode there are 4 different modes that changes every 2 hours with the stages. Clan Blitz, Tower Control, Rainmaker, and Splat Zones. In Clan Blitz, you have to try to get the most clams in the other team's barrier, but first you have to break their barrier with a football. I'm pretty sure I'm not explaining this too well, so correct me if I'm wrong. Next we got Tower Control. In Tower Control, your team has to get on the tower and try to ride the tower all the way to the end, which trying to avoid and defeat the other team and stopping at checkpoints, which may sound easy when I say it, but when you play it, it's not easy at all. Next is Rainmaker, my personal favorite. In this mode, the Rainmaker is in the middle and a person from each team can grab it, but if you grab it, the only thing you can do is attack with the Rainmaker. You can't use any specials or your main weapon or your sub weapon. The only weapon you use is the Rainmaker, so be aware of that if you choose to grab the Rainmaker. You can switch stages in that mode as well. And finally we have Splat Zones, another personal favorite. In this mode, your team has to keep your zone in your ink color, while also trying to avoid the other team's inking in the zone as well. Now keep in mind that some stages like the Reef will have 2 zones you have to keep in your ink color, so that will be a little bit more challenging, not gonna lie. Then we have League Battle. League Battle is basically all the modes I just talked about, but just more harder than ranked, if that makes sense. But in this mode, you can play in pairs or you guys can do a team, but you do need B- or higher to unlock it. Next is another mode called Salmon Run, my absolute favorite mode in the game. No one can change my mind. In this mode, you have to try to get the required eggs in the basket in time or without your team dying. You can get the eggs by defeating the bosses on the stages. I honestly don't know the schedule for the weapons and the stages, so if you know, don't be afraid to comment down below. Next is the show, where you can just find rooms or host a private battle or host a salmon run. Next is Story Mode. The Story Mode is about you, Agent 4, trying to find Callie, who mysteriously disappeared. With the help by Marie, Callie's cousin. Well, that's what it said when I looked it up. You go through a lot of courses that get harder along the way. I mean, seriously. I got this game in 2018 and still haven't finished story mode. Next is the Splatfest. If you don't know what a Splatfest is, I'll tell you. Splatfest is basically you picking a team to join. For example, this one says cake is better than ice cream is better than cake. Choose one side and then you join the team. When you join a battle, you get to battle the other team that chose the other side, if that makes sense. Splatfest is over in Splatoon 1 and 2, but I'm pretty sure it's going to return in Splatoon 3. Also, Pearl and Marina have a concert every Splatfest. And that was everything you can do in Splatoon 2. If you enjoyed this video and want me to make more Splatoon videos, consider liking this video and subscribing and following my Twitter and my Twitch and join my Discord. All links will be in the description. Like I said, I'm not a Splatoon super fan, so if I say anything wrong, please correct me in the comments. And while you're at it, tell me if you're excited for Splatoon 3 in the comments as well. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.